Greetings, dear friends. Today I will share with you a recipe for a very delicious and hearty soup with cauliflower. Even though the weather is hot, this soup is perfect for an evening snack or for dinner. Moreover, this soup is very healthy because it is full of vitamins. Let's see what I will be using. You can use any kind of meat. I have some nice lamb. It's important to have some bones. The broth will be rich and flavorful. Cauliflower, which I will break into small florets, 2 potatoes. This is hot chili pepper, a carrot, garlic, tomatoes, and some herbs. You can use any herbs you like. I will be using cilantro, dill, and green onions. But in principle, you can also add parsley or really any herbs. The more herbs you add, the healthier and better your soup will be. I'm putting it into a pot with water. I've got about 1.5 liters of water in there, and I'm adding the lamb. I've already cut the lamb into portions. Now I'll turn on the heat. As soon as the meat comes to a boil, I'll skim off the foam from the broth, and next we'll add the onion. Try to chop the onion as finely as possible. While the water hasn't boiled yet, I can go ahead and chop all the other vegetables. There aren't that many of them here. I cut the carrot into 4 pieces like this. And now I'll cut it into small cubes like this. I'm also going to carefully cut these fresh potatoes into very small cubes. Now I'll grate the tomatoes. The broth has come to a boil. Now I've added the onion and it will cook together with the meat for about 30 minutes. I cover it with a lid, turn the heat down to low and let it simmer for about 30 minutes so that the lamb becomes tender, and then we'll add the vegetables. All that's left is to break the cauliflower into florets, as small as possible. This is the size I want them to be in the soup. See? No bigger. That's it. I've finished breaking up the cauliflower too, so 30 to 35 minutes have passed. The lamb was cut into small pieces, so I think it's already cooked. Now it's simple. I add the carrots. Right away I also add the potatoes. Let everything cook together. Now you can add salt. My adjika, friends, is very spicy, so I think a teaspoon like this will be enough. I'll give it a little stir. I'm adding the grated tomatoes to the pot. I cover it with a lid. Now I'll cook this until the potatoes and carrots are done. About 15 minutes I think should be enough. In the meantime, I'll prepare the garlic. There's quite a lot of garlic. Now I'll chop it finely. Don't be afraid to add plenty of garlic. That's it. My potatoes and carrots are almost cooked. Now is the perfect time to add the cauliflower. I'm adding the garlic right away now. The cabbage cooks pretty quickly, and right now I have just enough time to chop the herbs, which we'll also be adding very soon. First, I'll chop the green onions. You don't need to chop them too finely. I'll also chop the cilantro and dill together. And I'm not chopping the herbs too finely either. So the cabbage has cooked for about 5 minutes. Now it's the perfect time to add all the herbs I've chopped. Green onions, cilantro, and dill. Now together with the herbs, let it cook for another 5 to 7 minutes. And that's it. Our rich and very nutritious soup is ready. Friends, I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Bon appetit, everyone. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment. As always, this was Serge and Tatiana with you. Goodbye, everyone.